I'm Dominic Armato, and this is the Killer Dish.
At Little Miss BBQ, pitmaster Scott Holmes turns beef, seasoning, and smoke into some of the best barbecue brisket in the country.
Oh, yeah.
The recipe isn't complicated, but the tiniest details make the difference. Holmes starts with a prime beef brisket and trims away the fat cap until there's enough to ensure it's succulent and juicy, but not so much that it won't develop a robust bark. He seasons the brisket with a blend of salt, spices, and cracked black pepper. Fires up the smoke box with hardwood and loads the brisket into one of Little Miss's tank smokers. Holmes's crew tends the brisket, removing pooled juices so the bark maintains its character, and wrapping the brisket in butcher paper partway through. After 8 to 12 hours, the brisket comes off the smoker and is held in a warmer until it's unwrapped and sliced to serve. With every variable dialed in just right, the results are stunning. When Holmes slices into the brisket, it begins to weep, the fat and juices streaming down its face. The blackened, peppery bark gives way to a silky, collagen-rich interior that resists for just a moment before it yields, melting into the roof of your mouth like butter as your tongue bathes in the rich fullness of pure beef and your head is filled with the thick, intoxicating scent of wood smoke.
We got them both here. You got the lean, you got the fatty.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to maintain my composure here for a couple minutes
We
because
ate
I would
about
love
half of that one.
I know. I would love for you to tell me. So no, here's what I want to know. I think what people want to know is when you get one of these just the way you like it.
Right.
Right. What are the qualities you're looking for? I mean, in terms of texture or flavor, or when you're checking to see if you made a good one, if this one came out right, what are the qualities you're looking for?
Well, it all kind of starts with the beef that we bring in originally.
Right.
Like we're bringing all of our beef in from one rancher coming out of the Midwest, and we're using all primes, and it's unbelievable beef.
Right.
So we're looking for great marbling, great shape to the briskets. We're looking at how is it trimmed from the packer. You get a lot of these packers where they jack up the briskets and they cut too much fat off.
Right.
Or they just cut it all wrong. It's amazing what some of these packing houses do. But then when we take it, we're trying to trim all the fat down to about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, because we want you to have that fat, because that fat is yummy.
That's good. Yeah.
But then when we do it, we're looking at my favorite briskets. Unfortunately, what we're doing with things where they're not produced in the lab and they're not all exactly the same.
Right.
But I love when the muscle structure, when it's all very narrow, where you don't have the large muscle fibers running through there, and they're all small and they all kind of come apart in your mouth really well.
Yeah. Scott Holmes, Little Miss BBQ. Thank you very much,
pleasure.
sir.
Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm Dominic Armato, and I'll see you soon for the next Killer Dish.